Ryan, I have a serious, yet not so serious question for you.
Give it to me.
Would you ever kiss a T-Rex?
Good gravy. Wow, I guess that depends how many dates the T-Rex has taken me on and if it wanted to eat me afterwards. But wait, is kissing a T-Rex even possible?
Kind of. I think I have something you need to know.
I am very confused, yet quite intrigued.
I'm Pamela Kirkland.
And I'm Ryan Willard. It's Tuesday, April 4th.
This is the 10 News.
Here are 10 things you need to know.
Processing.
First things first, we have some big news on the animal kingdom, like whale-sized news. Miami Seaquarium is preparing to release captive killer whale Lolita back into the sea. She's been entertaining Florida audiences for 50 years, although animal advocates petitioned for her release. The Seaquarium changed ownership last year, and Lolita's health is their top priority. They'll retrain her to live in the wild, and in the next 18 to 24 months, she'll be returned to the Pacific Northwest where she was originally captured.
That is amazing. Pamela, did you know killer whales aren't whales? They're actually the biggest type of dolphin.
That's so cool. I can't wait to see her swimming free. Female orcas can live to be 80 or 90. So even though she's been at the Seaquarium since 1970, she's got her whole life ahead of her.
Nice.
Moving from freedom to possible jail time? Last week, former President Donald Trump became the first president that's ever been indicted by a federal jury.
What does that mean?
An indictment is an official notice that prosecutors believe someone has committed a crime. New York State has accused Trump of paying hush money, that's money to keep someone quiet, to a woman who could have damaged his reputation during his 2016 presidential campaign. The court has asked Trump to surrender, which means to come to court to plead guilty or not guilty. Bouncing from a court of law to a court of basketball, March Madness is underway and the women's college basketball tournament is turning heads. Last Sunday's Iowa versus Louisville game saw 2.5 million people tune in on ESPN, more than any NBA game. Over the weekend, South Carolina and Iowa squared up while LSU and Virginia Tech faced off, and on Sunday, LSU took home the championship. 4.5 million people tuned in to the women's final. We're keeping the sports coming because opening day for Major League Baseball was March 30th. All 30 teams played 15 games in one day. That's the first time that's happened since 1968. Megan Thee Stallion threw an opening pitch, and Yankee Aaron Judge scored his first home run of the season. You might remember him from last year when he broke the record for most home runs in one season.
I know you're a Yankees fan, Rye, but I think the Baltimore Orioles are gonna win that division.
Maybe, but the Yankees have a brand new 21-year-old shortstop named Anthony Volpe, and he is half Filipino. So no matter what, as a Filipino, that's a personal win for me.
In Kentucky, a new law has passed restricting LGBTQ plus rights, and the rights of trans kids in particular.
When trans kids are under attack, what do? Stand up like that!
Originally, the governor vetoed the law, but the Republican representatives have a majority in the Kentucky State House, so they overturned his veto. The law bans talking about gender identity in school, restricts bathroom use, and denies medical treatments for transgender people under 18. Hundreds of protesters traveled to the state capitol to stand up for LGBTQ plus rights. Now for some news from around the world. The Pope Francis, was in the hospital being treated for a respiratory infection. The 86-year-old ate pizza with hospital staff and visited sick children. He was discharged on Saturday, in time for one of Christianity's biggest upcoming holidays, Easter.
Excellent.
It was a big week for video game fans because of the Baftas. Bafta is the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, and their game awards are well respected. The hugely popular game God of War Ragnarok took home 6 Bafta Game Awards. God of War scored 14 nominations in total, but lost out on the Best Game Award to 16-bit game Vampire Survivors.
Mamma mia!
Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, Elden Ring, and LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga were all top nominees. And dozens of tech leaders, professors, and researchers have written a letter asking AI developers to press pause. Elon Musk and Bill Gates are among the leaders who are cautioning AI labs after ChatGPT-4 was announced. The letter suggests there are ethical concerns about how AI could impact human life and requests that labs don't work on anything more advanced than ChatGPT-4 for the next 6 months, slowing the race to develop new AI and giving humanity some time to think.
Warning.
Next up, a story that will make you say, "What?" T-Rex had lips.
What?
That's right. When you picture a T-Rex, you probably imagine it roaring with very visible, sharp teeth poking out. But a new study says that's not at all how they looked. Scientists studying T-Rex teeth enamel realized they must have had lips that covered their teeth, but not like human lips. Instead, their lips were small and scaly. So T-Rex smiled a little more like a Komodo dragon and a little less like your great Aunt Bertha coming in for those smooches.
And we're wrapping up with a tough story from last week. A school shooter took the lives of 3 kids and 3 staff members in Nashville, Tennessee. Protests were held in the streets of Nashville and beyond to demand gun reform. We know this is a tough topic, so we dedicated our Wednesday episode to the issue of school shootings and gun sense. We field questions from kids and hear from experts, and as always, we look for the helpers.
That was 10 things you need to know.
Just want to remind everyone that tomorrow's episode is a really tough topic, so grab a grown-up to listen with you.
I'm Pamela Kirkland.
And I'm Ryan Willard. Thanks for listening to the 10 News.
Data transfer complete.